Like, I'm either going to get killed instantly, or I'm going to have a shot at killing him, because I got Hesh. You know what? Let's go. Please? Oh, yes. I just knew his finger was hovering over that trigger. Hello, everybody. I'm Happy Bacon 777, and welcome back to WarThunder. It is update day, so we have a lot of things to cover, a lot of new tanks to look at. Eventually, well, first let me start by saying this. I will be playing out the Vickers Mark 1 for some actual, little bit of gameplay. We're gonna go over that right quick. Basically, Vickers Mark 1, if you don't know, it's in the British tree. Let's see, right here. After the FV4202. The fantastic little tank with 6.0 second reload, which is pretty amazing because it's got a 105 that is Hesh. So we're going to do some silly things eventually, and we're just going to take out purely Hesh rounds and see if we can have some funny machine gun Hesh action. But yeah, I'm going to start covering some of the things that are in the update. I'm not going to go really far in depth of a lot of them. I'm just going to look at a couple of them. I will put a timestamp for us actually getting into the gameplay for the Vickers Mark 1 if you just care about that, you don't care about the other stuff. But just let you know, I will be test flying out the Gripen, so it'll be fun. So let's get into it. Alrighty, pull up your coffee, get out your snacks, because we are going in. For the US tree, for the Army, let's see, scrolling down, I think the only things that got introduced was the SEP V2, and funny enough, I did not expect this at all. M1A1 clickbait. I think it's the same as the squadron vehicle. I'm almost positive it's the same. Yeah. No, this is AIM and this is HC. It might be a little bit different. But the funniest thing about it is you got a little lawn chair at the top with a bunch of supplies. So yeah, I laughed pretty hard when I saw this. Yeah, let's see. Oh, it's a little new test drive area. Well, it's not new, but they added a couple bit of stuff. That's pretty cool. Okay. I figured this is a typical thing that you'd see from an Abrams. So, yeah, it looks pretty cool. Oh, wow. That zoom's pretty crazy. Oh, yeah. Yeah, pretty nice. So, unfortunately, there is nothing new for the helicopters, at least I don't think there is. But of course, y'all already know what's in it for the aviation for the US tree. You scroll down, you already know if you saw the trailer. F-15. Now, of course, me having mostly non-premium count, I get a grind the same as the rest of you guys. So, in other words, it's probably going to take me a good 2 years to finally touch up on this plane. So, hell, I'm still working for the aardvark, but at least we can look at it. Beautiful, beautiful little aircraft. Here's your radar. I don't go in depth on radar, so if you know what you're looking for, there you go. Let's look at the modifications. I will say I am surprised that there's no brand new BVR missiles in the game, aka AMRAAMs. And the only reason I say that is because as far as I know, I'm pretty sure the F-15 in real life, a lot of its big potential came from using AMRAAMs. Now that might just be me talking out my ass. I'm really just shooting in the dark, but I think that might be the case. I don't think, I mean, for the US, as far as air superiority, past Korea, they focused more on BVR combat, I think. But again, might be just me just talking to talk. But yeah, this is a cool little thing to look at. AIM-9Ms, pretty ridiculous missile. You get 9Ls, but I mean, I don't know why you would pick those, and you get AIM-7Ms. Now, for their blue water fleet, they do get the Roanoke, and I love the little image right there. It just looks like a massive ship. I mean, comparing to that, I mean, it's just huge. This is the one where, yeah, it's got a ton of turrets. Jeez, good luck trying to poke around a hillside with this. Oh my goodness. you might as well just cut it off right here. Just poke around a little mountain right here and just focus on the front turrets. Because I doubt you'll be able to use a lot of these turrets all at once, because that's quite a fair amount of broadside you'd have to present, but still pretty cool. Ridiculous anti-air. And for those who actually still play naval, here's the ammo. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Moving on to Germany, we got the Leopard 2A7 coming in. Now, the only reason I'm looking at all these is because I didn't download the dev server. So I'm looking at these for the first time, and they may or may not have changed, but this is what it is on the live server, I mean, obviously. So looking at it, I mean, Leopard's 2A7's always a beautiful tank. Of course, you get a ridiculous amount of armor. And what's really interesting is, I don't know if they've always had this, but they got a little bit of a spall liner. I believe that's on top of the armor already, yeah. So that'll actually really improve the survivability even more. Let's see if they got any new ammo. There might be new ammo. Jeez, that is a ridiculous amount of penetration. Jeez, and that velocity is insane. DM53. I'm just gonna look at the previous model right quick. Modifications. Okay, it's the same. No, it's a slightly better round. Huh. Well, that's actually gonna be well, I ain't ever gonna get it, but to anybody who has it, it's gonna be a pretty fun little vehicle. Ooh, unfortunately, Germany doesn't have anything for aviation or helicopters. I mean, well, they still have this, so the 29G is still gonna be very competitive in top tier. But they did get a new premium little tornado. If you know the tornadoes, it's a little goofy little plane. Plenty of ordnance, of course, with some AIM-9Ls. Oh yeah, moving on to Russia, they got, of course, the T-90M. This is one of the tanks that they really pushed for, it seemed like. Pretty interesting looking turret, I will say. Oh, that looks pretty cool. Wow. And they've got the spall liner and these slats and explosive reactive. Honestly, this tank might be pretty difficult to deal with in top tier, even from the side, because normally from my little top tier combat that I've had, whenever you go against a T90 or T80, the moment they slightly angle, you shoot right here to get to, well, the carousel for the autoloader. But with all these spall liners and ERA, I wonder if you can still do that. You know what, let's just use the same round that this guy has. That's pretty comparable to what it might be facing against. Okay, so right here in front of the track, okay, it still goes through no problem. But let's see, right here, okay, it has a chance of being absorbed quite a bit. Oh yeah. And I don't believe that there's any new shell or round, but yeah, they're there for anybody who is close to the T90M. For me, I am nowhere near it. Oh, and of course, the crown jewel of the update in some people's eyes, the Su-27. Oh my. It honestly shocks me that there is a plane like this in the game. I still remember back in the day, there was just, I still remember when the F-100 came out with the Japanese, I think it was a T2, and everybody was going ballistic about, oh, afterburner engines, supersonic, heat-seeking missiles. Yeah, well, guess what? Now we got the Su-27, and I don't think there's anywhere else to go from here. I think in terms of air-to-air, this might be cream of the crop. Well, there might be one or two more planes up in the air, but yeah, this is definitely one of the ones. Let's see what it gets for its missiles. Oh man, yeah, the 627 ERs, I've heard about this. If you've ever fought against them, they're basically what BVR missiles really should be. Of course the US has those Phoenix missiles, but I will say fighting against these missiles, I've gotten killed a lot easier by these. So the fact that this plane has 6 of them. That's pretty interesting. Oh, for the few people playing the Russian Blue Water Fleet, they got a new battleship. Let's take a look at this right quick. Okay, cool little battleship. Plenty of anti-air. Well, not a whole lot of anti-air. Good amount of secondary guns. Big old turret. Big old armor. Interior scheme. Looks pretty cool. Fuel tanks. Okay, cool. 320 millimeter guns. That pack a wallop. Nice. Going on to Britain, they got some pretty interesting stuff. I don't think there's any low tier stuff, but for the top tier, you got a new premium Challenger 2. Pretty nice. Pretty nice. It's probably the same as a normal Challenger 2. Yeah. Pretty much the same. But, like I said, it's got spall armor. Built like an absolute unit. So, should be able to shrug off a lot of ammo. But of course, their new top tier is the Challenger 3 PD. Oh yeah. Looks, God, you know, the Challenger 3, it looks so weird without any side, like, exterior stuff, like what the Challenger, it just looks so narrow. It looks like it got squeezed in a hydraulic press. You know, it's got the DM53. Pretty cool. Well, what is it about this thing? Okay, yeah, you got good armor. Good front armor, of course, but, you know, you're going to be going hull down pretty much all the time with this tank. But yeah, looks pretty cool. Oh, yes, that's right. It's a smoothbore gun. Yeah, oh, that explains this. Okay, well, yeah, that's pretty nice. Well, they also got a new battleship, and I'm going to touch on the aviation a bit because that kind of threw me for a loop. You know, you gotta give a little bit for, you know, people that play naval. I personally don't touch on naval, but I mean, there it is. I mean, it is a good looking ship, but, you know, I just wish I could use it more often. But yeah, going to aviation, for some reason, they gave the Gripen, South African Gripen, to Britain. I mean, they could have given, you know, maybe touched into a Eurofighter Typhoon, but apparently not. Apparently they just want to go for a copy and paste to a Gripen. Gaijin does what Gaijin does. I mean, I'm just going to touch on this really quickly. There's the ordnance. Don't matter. I ain't going to get it. I'm only going to get the Swedish one, which we're going to get to eventually. Ooh, Japan has something interesting. Type 99 artillery piece with an absolute absurd long barrel. Looks pretty cool. Kind of similar to a Paladin, I think. No, it kind of reminds me more of the Vidar, if anything. But nonetheless, pretty cool vehicle. Oh, and of course, the Japanese, they get their own F-15. So it's, I'm pretty sure this nation gets an F-15, and I want to say Israel gets an F-15. So it's pretty much all the same. They do get these AAM-3s. Oh, so, okay, so the export F-15s get better missiles. Arguably, well, depending on the max over G. But that's pretty cool. Surprisingly, Japan didn't get anything for their Blue Water Navy, but they got a new tugboat. That's cool. Good old China's got their own new top tier tank, a VT-4A1. Looks pretty nice. Oh, this one's got the active protective system, so that'll be pretty interesting to fight against. Got a cool little machine gun mount right here. Let's see the armor. I think it's all right. Got a lot. I mean, no side armor. This thing's gonna really. To be fair, side armor doesn't matter at top tier, but oh, it just looks really weird to have this right there. And got some pretty good turret armor. Let's check out the ammo right quick. EFS, nobody's gonna be using that. APFDS. And they got a tandem ATGM, pretty alright APFDS, and of course, their own HEVT round. Alright. Looks pretty sweet. Oh, and it isn't China without doing a copy-paste aviation. So let's see, this totally isn't the SU-27, just cover your eyes and just pretend it's purely different to just a J11. This totally isn't the Su-27. But yeah, it's I mean, it's probably the same. Oh, yep, there it is. The same exact ordnance, so plenty of F-15s and J-11s or Su-27s to fight in the air for top tier. AK, if you own a plane between 11.3 and 12.3, take a month off. Just come back when the player count has subsided from top tier. Poor old Italy didn't get any new top tier, but they got their own Tiger. That's pretty cool. Oh man, they didn't even get anything for aviation. Well, besides this, which this actually looks pretty cool. What's the AMX? Oh. Huh. I'll be honest, for its uniqueness, this is actually one of the coolest things I've seen so far. 2 AIM-9Ls and a bunch of ground ordnance. Wow. 6 1,000-pound bombs on this tiny airframe at 10.3. That'll be actually pretty awesome to use. Surprisingly, they actually got their own premium battleship. I think I saw this a while ago. Of course, a battleship with plenty of guns. Let's see what it has. 305s SAP. That is absolutely amazing. You know what? We're gonna cut to a quick salvo, see how amazing these guns can be. Oh yeah, that's nice. Oh. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's dead. Huh. Oh, this update just never ends with... They put a lot of vehicles in this new one. Of course, France, though, they didn't get anything new. I think this one got put in the last update, but still, poor France didn't get any new top tier stuff. But they got a cool little anti-air vehicle. Absurd little anti-air vehicle. 5.3 with 220s, and of course they give, what is this, HVAP? Oh yeah. It's gonna be quite the vehicle to use. I might have to try it out. Unfortunately, no helicopters, but of course, another crowning jewel of the new update is the Mirage 4000. Let's take a look at this. Beautiful, sleek little aircraft. Amazingly powerful engine. Oh yeah, look at that, 9,300 per. Oh yeah, let's take a look at the modifications. What do they give? Now, I don't have any top tier for France, so I don't really know what's really new and what's not. But I do know a lot of their missiles pretty hard to fight against. So they've got these air-to-air missiles, got a little bit of radar. So I'm guessing you're just going to be using these because these are pulse-guided, aka pulse-guided radar missiles. Pretty trash because they can get chaffed really easily. So you're going to mainly be sticking to these. And at a 5 Mach speed, yeah, good luck dodging that. I mean, that's instantly you blink and it's there. Coupled along with plenty of these air-to-air missiles, that'll be pretty nice to use. Oh, France ain't gonna let me go just yet. They get a couple of blue water fleets, which is kind of surprising. It's you know, more than Japan, but you know what? France needed these because I think their navy is kind of gimped a little, but pretty cool little destroyer right here. I love these dual torpedo launchers. Those look really cool. On top of that, you also have a new battleship. Really nice. A little nice packed to the brim of a dreadnought. Huge secondary guns. Jeez, was that 138s? This actually might be a really good premium. Wow, yeah, just take that out with some AP. Oh yeah. This thing's gonna be an absolute monster at close range. Take a look at that armor right quick. Yes, sir. This is going to be quite the ship to use if you got it. Wow, really cool ship. Oh, I'm going to get to Sweden last because that's the only thing that I'm basically going to be able to test drive. Breeze through Israel right quick. Oh, jeez, I'm starting to run out of coffee. Let's see, on their, Gaijin, why? We don't need, see, this is why I don't understand. It's gonna be a short little, like, rant for me. If you're going to add in modern day artillery pieces, implement an actual artillery system. It is absolutely just a gimmick. It's every single one of these new artillery pieces. I mean, it's a paladin. It's going to be another paladin. It's just, I don't know. It doesn't seem right just driving these things around, point blank shooting. I mean, at this BR, King Tigers, possibly even Tigers with a paladin. I mean, it's just, I don't know. For me, it takes the realism completely out of the game. I know there isn't any realism to begin with, but I mean, just that little bit of immersion, it's just really weird. It ruins, I mean, if I was new to the game, if I was playing a Tiger, you bet your ass I'd be like pretty upset and complaining if I got killed by a paladin. But you know what, until they change it, it's just something we're gonna have to deal with. I will say though, nice little exterior baggage. I'll always like this. Let's see, for the last thing for their army, the Giraffe. I'll probably butcher that. Giraffe? I don't know. It's a little ATGM carrier with a tow missile. Pretty standard. Looks pretty cool. No new helicopters, but of course, they get their own F-15. Pretty sure it's the exact same. I don't know if this is a different model. I mean, it's just the Boz. I don't know. Let's see if it has any new missiles. No, pretty much seems like a copy and paste, but it does have Python 3s, which are, wow, yeah, those are insane. Let's take a look at that. Hold on. So they're heavier. They might be slightly less maneuverable. They don't have IRCCM, but they've got a lot bigger of a pull, and they do go faster, I believe. Yeah, they do go faster. So maybe if you're really, really close range, you might want to use these over the AIM-9Ms, possibly. But yeah, that'll actually be a pretty cool little setup to try to mix and match. Oh, the crown jewel. Oh baby, Sweden. I really need to work on my tanks for Sweden. Let's look at the SR-122B+. Crazy looking tank. I want to say this thing, does it have active protective? Or active protection? No, it doesn't. It just has smoke launchers. Oh well. I did hear that this thing is an absolute unit to try to penetrate. Apparently has some of the best armor of some of the top tier vehicles. So it'll be pretty interesting to try to fight against this tank. Of course, having this, I think this is the same round as the previous one, but nonetheless, very, very fantastic addition to the top tier. Oh, then finally, the Gripen before I run out of breath and coffee. Let's see it. Finally, oh, actually, hold on. Before we do that, aha, research. I will say this right now before I go into this Gripen. This is probably going to be one of the toughest vehicles to grind out in this update because, unfortunately, Sweden doesn't have the benefits of what the US have, where the US has a lot of air-to-ground weapons. Sure, Sweden has a little bit of it, but you don't really have a whole lot of options for a bombing vehicle to bomb out bases. Yeah, you have this, but it's only some 120 kilogram bombs. And your premium vehicles aren't anything to write home about, so it's going to be a long, long time to get the Gripen. Oh yeah, but let's look at this. Crazy size of an aircraft. Absurdly small with a gigantic jet engine. 7,100 kilograms afterburner thrust. Always amazing. Actually, let's take a look at this radar right quick. Okay, pretty cool. Like I said, I don't know what any of that means, but has a lot of little digits and numbers, so must mean it's better, right? Rolling into the modifications, let's see, we have a ton of modifications. Again, no AMRAMs. Kind of disappointed, but we'll have to get what we can get. absurd amount of flares. 640 countermeasures, RB-74s, dogfights, RB-74M. So this is at least better than the Viggen for the fact that it has these missiles. So you have the IRCCM capabilities that the F-16 and now the F-15 have had for a while now. But enough talking. Let's finally take this thing into a test flight. We're gonna go kind of realistic. I'm gonna go with 20-minute now. Let's see. I'm just gonna load on missiles. Just a 20-minute fuel tank. Burn and go. Let's see how we roll. Oh yeah, beautiful little cockpit. Oh wow, yeah, look, I love how clean, it's so small. Wow. Yeah, let's close this canopy. Let's see. Oh yeah. I love it. It's not complex at all. I mean, of course it is complex, but I really love how streamlined everything is. Of course, from the outside, you got fully active, powered canards right there. Oh yeah, let's take off. Let's see how she performs. On the full afterburner. God, look at those canards. Yeah, they're just going wild. Oh yeah. Of course, the rear also acts as ailerons and elevators. Does insane roll rate. Yeah, they're completely independent as well. Look at them go. Wow. Acceleration, very, very good. Let's get up to 800, do a strong pull. 12G overload. Yep, there goes my pilot. Their spine is completely compressed into the seat. Perfect, perfect. Gonna get some nice disability checks off of that. Let's run up to this MiG-15. Lock on, missile out. Dead MiG-15. Wow, yep. Fantastic little plane. Honestly, out of all the planes in this update, this is one of the ones I've been looking more forward to. Got a nice little 27 mil gun, which is a little bit different than the Viggen, but hey, you at least have tracer rounds. I can't remember if you got tracer rounds for the Viggen. I haven't played that in a bit. Oh, come on. Quit blacking out, pilot. Try and get this other guy. Yeah. Fantastic. So, I'm guessing you guys can see right now, before you get this plane, make sure you, spade out your G tolerance and get the, what is it? The, G suit if you can, because this plane is one of the most maneuverable planes of the update. So that's definitely going to be a problem. Yeah, fantastic little aircraft. Let's take a quick look at the radar. To turn off, turn on. I'm just kidding. Well, just look at it. Let's see. You got TWS, pulse Doppler, and still this mode, PDV head. I still don't know what this is, but oh, it's all right. Let's see if you're on pulse Doppler. ACM goes out to 9 kilometers. Pretty nice. Also, you get head-mounted display. Always cool. And let's see, if you want to manually select the distance for this radar. Okay, yeah, 20 by 6. Okay, pretty cool. Oh, going Mach speed, gonna try to get down as quickly as possible. Oh, geez, look at that turn rate with the air brakes out. Oh, wow. Oh yeah, get that out. No flaps, of course, because a little kite at the back. And boom, touchdown. Fantastic little plane. I cannot wait until I get this. Oh my goodness, that was a lot of vehicles to go over. If you stuck by, hats off to you. We're going to roll straight into the Vickers, and it looks like it's going to be at about, I'm going to take a guess, 15 or 20 minutes on just overviewing some of these vehicles. But yes, let us calmly relax in the Vickers Mark 1, sling some Hesh rounds, with only a 6-second reload. Let's go. As we make our way over to our little sniping spot on Alpha, please write down in the comments if you've noticed I missed something, because I would love to learn more about this update for all the little tiny intricate things that most people overlook. But yeah, pretty girthy update if I have to say so myself. It's going to be pretty interesting on trying to get a lot of those vehicles. For me, it's going to take, like I said, quite a bit to get the Gripen, but it's going to be fairly awesome when I eventually get it. Oh, we got a nice little helicopter pile right there. Good old famous camping spot on this side. I think I see a tank over there. Good thing we got a really nice stabilizer, so we're just gonna pop up, sling us some HESH rounds, and ooh, that shot. I think that was a TAM, so not shocked that I couldn't do anything to the side of its turret, but we are gonna keep on trying. I believe we got up-tiered quite a bit, so we're gonna skedaddle our way over to Bravo, try to support the people over there, because yeah, they took Bravo. Nobody is over there at Bravo, so they're either going to be coming to us or to Charlie. Definitely going to want to form up a good defensive line on this hill to try to prevent that. Oh, I feel so exposed over here. Oh, if anybody goes over that hill, I'm just going to get sniped so hard in the side. You know, screw it. I need to run. Please don't shoot me. Oh no. I think we got a door wedge in play. Luckily, I've got HESH, but unfortunately, I do not know where he is, so I'm going to retreat back to this hill. Hopefully, he doesn't kill me. I think he was somewhere over there. I'm going to stay right here for now because I don't want to push up too far since most of my team is pretty much dead over here. Oh, Mr. Door Wedge, I finally see you. Oh, what range is that? Oh no, he sees me. Yep. Oh, the gun depression. So that is where it'd be good to note about the gun depression on this tank. It's only -7. So I don't know what happened there. I got on some type of weird surface on this hill. I don't know. It looked like I was aiming at him, but yeah, that was pretty trash. What are the chances that he's still there? Nah, yeah, of course he moved. Very scary little tank. I definitely do not want to get him mad. Oh no, he disappeared. Uh-oh, looks like the enemies are taking the capture point. I think there's somebody on that hill. Oh well, you know, I'm gonna have to deal with them at a later time. We need to start taking care of Bravo. Now, oh, hold on. I think I hear something. No, that might be a helicopter. No, I'm going to try to go from the backside, so hopefully they might not notice me. Oh, yep, no, they noticed me. Well, Gepard versus HESH round. Just rolling up. Please don't kill me. It's the end of the match. All right, not too bad. Ooh, what are the chances that I can get up here to snipe? Let's see. There should be a lot of enemies. Oh, I hate this map, but you know what? You gotta do what you gotta do. I mean, if nobody else is gonna cap it, might as well rush in, right? Surely there's nobody waiting on the other side for me. Maybe. No, we are completely safe. Well, except for this AMX. He is kind of on fire. There's probably plenty of people on this side, right? Yep. Oh, I see you. No, sir, not today. I think that's an M60. Not today. Okay, you know what? Screw it. I am going to go all the way over here because I got an idea. Maybe if I go all the way over here to flank shoot, maybe that'll work out pretty well. Oh, yeah. Some people may call it scummy, but I call it my type of plan. Now you explain to me how this does not flood out a tank. You know what? Who knew? Who knew I can be a part submarine? Well, that was fun, but I actually need to do something for my team because I haven't done anything. Kinda cool to find out new spots though. I have heard a couple engines up here, so let's see what we can find. Oh, you can't hide from me. I saw you. Oh, yeah. Some type of a light tank. I think it was an ATGM carrier, which kind of explains why he's trying to hide. What are you? Oh! Oh, what are my chances? Like, I'm either going to get killed instantly, or I'm going to have a shot at killing him, because I got Hesh. You know what? Let's go. Please? Oh, yes. I just knew his finger was hovering over that trigger. Oh, what? Oh, what range is that? I know there's a tank here. Let's see. Of course. What? 1050. Oh, no! Oh, somebody already took care of him. See, that's what I get for hesitating. Let's see if I would have hit that. Oh, I would have hit that too. Oh, got a little car. Let's see if he wanders on over here. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, little guy. Alright, everybody, that'll do it for me on this video. I would have done more on the Vickers, but I don't want to have the runtime go on for way too long on it, because I know most of it's going to be based off of the short review of the update. Plus, I mean, if I was going to play the Vickers seriously, I would have definitely included a little bit of Sabo, because there were a couple times where I could have used that and it would have been very nice. But with that being said, 6.0 second reload, fantastic little gun, good maneuverability, bad gun depression. But other than that, hope you guys enjoyed. Please like, comment, and or subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Goodbye.